question is, if I want to know about other nations amongst our relatives, how would I do that? What is interesting about that, I think I have always been surrounded by different nations of people, because our relatives, when I say our relatives, I mean all of the original people on Turtle Island. And we all the different dynamics and diversity from all those nations of people, because there's different languages, there's different dialects, there's different ceremonies, there's different ways of cultural knowledge. But the essence of what it is the same is that we are the original people of this land. What is the same is the cultural and historical genocide that was done to us is the same. How they did ceremonies in different territories, you have to go visit those territories and go sit with them. But I would come to learn and to understand in my short life is that there's lots of similarities in our ceremonies, in our medicines, and the meanings of our dances, of our spirit names, of pipe ceremony, sweat lodges, all of those different ceremonies, rites of passages. They're the same, but they might be conducted differently. But the essence and the intent is that we are all fed to our heart, our mind, our body, and our spirit about who we are. And it's so much deeper. That's such a deep, deep question when you sit back and when I think about that, and I think about the different people I have met along my life journey in different ceremonies. You know, and it doesn't matter whether my tribe did this specific ceremony or not. I went because I wanted to be there. And that's where I got to meet a lot of different people and listen to a lot of different knowledge keepers in different territories, in different tribes. And the essence of those teachings was the same, and it was live a good life. And there was no question, are we different? Not at all. It was about, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming and sharing and being a part of our family, as they would say. And for the different people in different territories. But it's about, back in the day, we would have what we call elders gatherings. And they happen in different communities in different places. The biggest one was Trent University. But there was also Native communities that were gathering up, but back then they would say elders from different territories, whether they were from out west, whether they were Plains Cree, whether they were Ojibwe, whether they were Lenape, whether they were Hongwe. It didn't matter. They would find these different speakers and they would come, and you could go sit and hear what they had to say. You could go learn their teachings and their understanding. That was the beauty back then. And my prayer and my hope is that we can start doing more of that. Because our old ones are leaving this world. We need to preserve their understanding and their life journey and their truth and all that they have to share. That is respect. That is kindness. That is care. That is unconditional love. When there's no hesitation to share any of their ceremonies or in any of their medicines. And not once was I ever told, you don't belong here. You're not a part of this tribe. This is not your nation. Come, they would say. Come and sit and learn. Come and be a part of our circle. Come and feel what our family is doing. And so that's how I got to learn a little bit about the diversity amongst our people. But we don't separate ourselves. It's the systems that separated us. Oh, that's Nishnabek. Oh, that's Hongwe. Oh, that's Lenape. Oh, that's Plains Cree. Never did I ever hear that ever walking through the world. No matter where I sat, they were welcoming and they invited us in to learn. Because it was about the spiritual connection that we have as a people. And no matter where we go in this world or on Turtle Island, when you see another person, the original person from this land, from this territory, you immediately know because you feel the energy, you feel their spirit, and then there's that nod of acknowledgement. Oh, and it's not that we physically know who each other is, but we know spiritually who each other is. That is the beauty of our people, you know, and And we'll continue to do that. It's just like when people come to visit our homeland, come and sit. Come and sit in the lodge, or come and sit by the fire. Let's share and talk. Let's share food. Let's share that laughter. Let's share those stories. And it'll continue to be like that. It was since the beginning of time, and it'll continue until we leave this world. How miigwech yamako.